So today I'm going to be showing you how to work the stitches used in all of my Pomander designs, including the scarf, the mug rug. I'm currently working on some placemats and also this blanket strip from the Adventure Blanket Cal. Now, because this cal has been so popular, I'm going to put all of the links to it in the description below, so you can check it out if you would like to. This was a bonus strip if you bought the ebook, but the principle for working this is the same in all of my Pomander designs. So today we're focusing on this blanket strip section, and I'm just going to very quickly show you how to do this with a small sample. Now, you'll need a multiple of 2 stitches for this one, so we're going to pretend that this is the last row of my blanket. That's my divider section. If you're starting this as a first section of a blanket or a project, you'll need to chain a multiple of 2 plus 1. So for row 1, we're going to half double crochet in each stitch across. So very quickly, yarn over, insert your hook into that first stitch, yarn over, pull through, so you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And we're going to do that in each stitch across. So if you are doing the blanket, you will have 200 half double crochets by the end of this row. So you continue with that row and I will meet you at the end. So now I'm just working my final stitch with that row. So we just have a very basic row of half double crochets. So then we're going to turn and we're going to alternate double crochet to start this one. So this is one of the new techniques that's been introduced in the cal. So an alternate double crochet is an alternative way of starting a row. So we're literally just going to pop our hook into that first stitch, yarn over, pull through for 2 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then we're going to yarn over and pull through that 1. So we're effectively working a single crochet and a chain 1 in that first stitch. That is the alternate double crochet. And then we're going to extended half double crochet in each stitch across. So for the extended half double crochet, we'll yarn over, we'll insert our hook into that next stitch, we'll yarn over and pull through. Then we're going to yarn over, pull through that first stitch. Sorry, that first loop on our hook. So we're still left with 3 loops on our hook, and then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on our hook. So once more, we'll yarn over, we'll insert our hook into the next stitch, we'll yarn over and we'll pull through, so we've got 3 loops on our hook. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through that first loop on our hook, so we've still got 3 loops there. Then we'll yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on our hook, and that is the extended half double crochet. So we're going to do that in each stitch all the way across the row. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first loop on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And I will meet you when you get to the end of this row. Okay, so this is what we're looking like at the end of row 2. So for row 3, we're going to turn our work and we're going to start the row with an alternate double crochet again. So just a reminder, that's a simple single crochet, chain 1. So we'll go straight into that first stitch, whoops, and work our single crochet. And then we're just going to chain 1. and that is our alternate double crochet completed. And then we're going to do our crossed double crochets, or our X stitch, in each stitch across until we've got one stitch remaining in the row. Now, as a reminder, our crossed double crochets are worked into 2 stitches. So we'll yarn over, we'll skip the next stitch, and we'll insert our hook into that next stitch. We'll yarn over and pull through, so we've got 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, so you're left with 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, and then we're going to work into that skipped stitch, the one that we've just missed. So there's 2 ways of inserting your hook for this one. So we need to work a double crochet into that. That's US terms, a treble crochet in UK terms. So we'll yarn over. Now you can either insert your hook from the bottom up through both of those loops on the skipped stitch. However, what I've had a tendency to do, particularly since starting this cowl, is insert my hook from the top and through those 2 loops of the skipped stitch, like so. What I've found is that gives a slightly nicer finish, ever so slightly nicer finish, to your cross stitch, and it's a little bit easier to see what you're doing when you're working in front of your stitches. So then we're going to repeat that process all the way across the row until we've got 1 stitch remaining. So just once more, I'm going to yarn over, skip the next stitch, and work into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. So I've got 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So I'm left with 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And that completes the first double crochet. And then I'm going to yarn over and working into this skipped stitch. So for me, I find it much easier to insert my hook from the top to the bottom through the front and the back loops of that skipped stitch, being sure not to catch the double crochet that I've just worked at all. Then I'll yarn over, pull through. So I've got 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on my hook, so I'm left with 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops, so I've left with 1 loop on my hook. And we're going to do that all the way across the row until we've got 1 stitch remaining. So then when we've got 1 stitch left, we're just going to work our double crochet into that final stitch. And that is what we're looking like at the end of row 3. So for rows 4 and 5, these rows are identical. We're going to turn and we're going to alternate double crochet in that first stitch. So we'll work our single crochet, chain 1. That is our alternate double crochet. Then we're going to do our extended half double crochet in each stitch all the way across. So yarn over, insert your hook into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through for 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first loop, so you've still got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That is your extended half double crochet. So we're going to do that all the way across the row, and I will meet you at the end. So here is my last stitch on row 4. So I'm just going to put my last extended half double crochet into that stitch, and this is what I'm looking like so far. And then we're going to turn and we're going to repeat row 4. So we're going to start with an alternate double crochet in that first stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, so you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops, yarn over, pull through that 1 loop. And then we're going to extended half double crochet in each stitch across the row. So it is an exact duplicate of row 4. And I will see you when you get to the end of that row. So this is what we're looking like at the end of row 4, at the end of row 5. So rows 6, 7 and 8 are going to be a repeat of rows 3, 4 and 5. So just to remind you what row 3 is, we're going to turn, we're going to do an alternate double crochet in that first stitch, and then we're going to do a cross double crochet in all the way across until we've got 1 stitch remaining. So just as a reminder, we're going to yarn over, skip the next stitch and work into the next stitch. And we're going to work our double crochet. And then we're going to yarn over and double crochet into this skipped stitch here. So just as a reminder, my preference is to go in from the top to the bottom and work that double crochet. And we're going to do that all the way across the row until you have 1 stitch remaining. So I'll meet you when you get to that point. So I've got 1 stitch left on row 6. So I'm literally just going to pop a double crochet into that last stitch. So rows 7 and 8 are a repeat of the extended half double crochet row. So we will turn our work. We'll work an alternate double crochet in that first stitch, which is literally just a single crochet, chain 1, and then we will extended half double crochet in each stitch across. So as a reminder, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through for 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first loop, so you've still got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And we're going to do that in each stitch all the way across to the end of the row. So just as a reminder, row 8, we're going to repeat row 7. So we'll start with an alternate double crochet in that first stitch, and then an extended half double crochet in each stitch across. And that is my last stitch. So that's what we're looking like at the end of row 8. Now for the adventure blanket, if that's what you're doing, we've literally got 2 more rows left because we start on a right side row and end on a wrong side row. So for row 9 we need to repeat row 3, which is the crossed double crochet row. So we'll turn, we'll alternate double crochet in this first stitch, and then we'll work our cross double crochets across the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, skip the next stitch, insert your hook into that next stitch, yarn over and pull through, so you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so you're left with 2 loops on your hook, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on your hook. So now you've finished that stitch, and then we're going to work a double crochet into that skipped stitch. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the front and the back loops of that skipped stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and we'll repeat that process all the way across the row until we have 1 stitch remaining. And then in the final stitch, we're just going to pop a double crochet. And that is what we're looking at so far. So the final row for the adventure blanket cowl, we're going to turn. We're going to work an alternate double crochet in this first stitch. So that's a single crochet, chain 1, and then we're going to do an extended half double crochet in each stitch across. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through for 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through that first loop, so you've still got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and we're going to do that in each stitch all the way across. And this is what we're looking like at the end of row 10. And that is also the basis for all of my Pomander patterns. I will try and link as many as I can in the description below for you. Most of them are free on the blog. In fact, I think all of them are except the blanket strip. So I do hope you have enjoyed this tutorial today. Please feel free to hit like and subscribe. If you're joining in with the Adventure Blanket Cowl, let me know how you're getting on in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye!